Good morning, everyone. I'm out here in the Arizona desert. I'm going to be getting me a little bit of gold.
I'm always out here.
I got this slick
gold.
piece of equipment. It's called the Gold Mitt. I don't know if you've ever saw that before.
I did
do a video. I tested that a few months ago. When I got that, I tested it, and it was pretty slick. But I'm back out here again with it, and I'm going to be doing some more testing with this piece of equipment here. Out here in the desert, we tend to run equipment without no water. The sun is up, and it's going to get hot here real fast. So I'm down here in this wash. Now, you know, out here in Arizona, when you're out in the desert, probably the best methods to get the gold is with the dry washer or vacuum, something like that. That's what the old timers had to do. Here's what I got set up right here. Let me show you this setup here I got. So I dug me up some material right here, picked it down. I wanted to try to find some bedrock, but I couldn't find any. I've been out here in this wash before, and I saw bedrock, so that's what I was hoping to find with some bedrock. Brought my special tool with me, my slide hammer, and I was going to bust up some bedrock, but hey, I probably could go further up the wash or down the wash or the next wash over and find the bedrock, but you know what? I've already tore everything out of the truck. So I did that, and I'm in the shade right here too. I think that's why I picked this spot for. So this is called the Gold Mitt. He does have a patent on this here, but it's the vacuum, and the vacuums work with the leaf blower up on top. And what that does is that creates that suction underneath it. So by putting it on the bucket, you actually are sucking in to the bucket. So in between the bucket and your nozzle is just added this apparatus here. Now I'm going to suck up. I said I already picked me up some ground, picked the ground, loosened me up some dirt, I should say. I'm going to suck that up through here. Then I'll show you how this works inside of it. All the material actually is still going to go into the bucket, so I'm not really going to lose anything. So I still have all of that I can further test and run too. But that's where all the gold should be at. So let me fire this bad boy up. We'll get us some gold. Let's get started. Kind of hurts when you're bending over all the time. Let me show you what's inside here. Okay, just open that up like that. So you got a little screen right there that stops everything. When it comes flying through here, it all hits right there and drops down. Then it goes over this grate right there. And there's the material right there. One thing that I'm pretty sure I was doing, I was sucking it too fast. It's like a vacuum cleaner, I guess. You can't oversuck it. Can't oversuck it. Be careful. But so I do have a little more material to pan out, which is no big deal. And I guess if you classified some of it out somehow, maybe put some type of I don't know, maybe a 1/4 inch screen over your nozzle. That'd probably work great. I almost said something else. But I'll have to try that next time. That sounds like a great idea. I do have my bucket right here to put this stuff in. I like these twist lids because they won't tip over, or if they do tip over when you're driving. All right, let me disassemble some of this stuff here and tear this apart, which I'm going to need to do anyways. Take that all off. So this is the blower part. So what's happening, this blows air out, and so it's coming in through here. And see, this has a baffle right here on it, so you can open and close this baffle. But then it's blowing air back into this box. So that's what's causing the air to blow back in there, or to help you settle everything. And then, of course, the air is being sucked from your vacuum into your nozzle coming through here too. Kind of a slick little unit. This concept, this idea has been around for quite some time. I've seen different apparatuses over time of different, styles and types of this here. But this one here seems to work out of all of them. I think the only thing I wished, it was bigger. Oh, yeah, so there's all my material right there. So see, I still got half a bucket I can pan or run through a dry washer or something just to double check. Need to clean this out before I do go too much further. You do have these mats in here. I don't see no gold on them. I don't see no gold. Good little material to run. Oh man. Whew. But I didn't show you or tell you about when your air blows through here, there's a fan down here. So it does blow into this fan. And it's not so much for the fan, I guess, it's the vibration. It's got a counterweight on it that helps it kind of shake a little bit. The shaking action is very important. all just fits right there in that bag. That's nice. Walking up and down these hills, that wears you out, especially when you're carrying equipment. Well, let me go check my area, make sure I didn't leave anything behind. Always sucks. You get back home and you start looking for something, you say, oh crap, I left that out there. See, a lot of other people's dug in here. There's been a lot of work going on in through here. Didn't leave anything. That's always good. You know, I know some people, they paint like their shovels and picks and all that like a fluorescent color, fluorescent green or orange or pink. It's easier to see, you know, pair of pliers or wrench or something that's sitting in a wash. When you're done, you can easily spot that. So make sure you don't leave no tools behind. Huh? Whew, it's warm. It's probably, I'm going to say maybe low 90s right now. High 80s, low 90s. So I'm going back to the home front. Set up a panty tub. We'll pan this out and hopefully we'll got us some gold. So hey, I'll see you back there. Sometimes you see these ant piles like right here. Some people test these once in a while. Because, you know, they'll go down to basically hard pack and bring all that sand up. So you could get some gold in that type of stuff. I've known people that's panned this stuff out and found them some flour gold in there. Good indication too. Then you know you could tear this whole bank. So I've also seen it where people dump down aluminum and stuff like that for these cool little molds or pores or whatever you want to call them. You know, the ants don't like it too much though, but all right, here I am back in camp at the panning station. Filling my tub full of water. Got me my safety pan and a regular pan. Or maybe I want this for my regular pan and this for my safety pan. They're both the same pans, it don't matter. Huh. Let this fill full of water a little bit here. Probably could have classified this out first. Get a nice little pocket in there. Woo, baby. That's filling up. First thing, you just want to mix that all up. Put your hand in there, mix that all up. Give you a little panning tip here. If you want it. If you don't, no biggie. So by doing that, everything's wet, everything's liquid, and all the heavy should already go to the bottom. Okay, and then I want me a safety pan. Yeah, I don't have enough water here. All right, that should be enough water. Okay, got my safety pan. I've already mixed this stuff up. Now what I want to do is just shake this around. Always keeping it liquid. So there's always water over the material, and I'm shaking it. And I got a slight tilt forward, riffles in front. After I shake that, classify that, whatever you want to call that, several times, I generally go in a circle to begin with. Then I start going back and forth because I want to try to concentrate the material right here in the front. So I start going back and forth, kind of like a sluice box would, you know, straight down. And once that's all pretty well there, then I just slowly lift the pan up, and then small circular motions, always keeping water over the material. I kind of let the water come in and pull the material back out. Then once that's about done there, I shake that back down. Some mistakes some people make, they'll drop the pan all the way down and then they'll start doing this stuff here. Don't ever do that. Once you've got this down to this focal point, all the gold down at the bottom, keep it down there. Don't bring it back up all the way. Keep it always down there. And then just slowly do that same thing. Now, what I try to do is keep the front of the pan and the back of the pan level. If you start doing it up, you're dumping the material. If it's too far down, you're not getting the material to come up. So try to keep that level, the front and the back of the pan. And then just slowly do the same thing. Lift that up. I tend to try to keep away the water from the back end of where the gold should be, and I try to work more on the front end with my water action, so I got more water here than I do back there. Shake that down a couple times like that. Lift that back up again. No, I'm not seeing any gold. Maybe I didn't get any gold. Maybe I didn't get any gold. Let's take a little peek here. Maybe I didn't get any gold. Oh, well, you don't always get gold. There's a couple pieces in there. You don't always get gold, but let me show you what I got there. A little bit I vacuumed there. There's a little bit of gold there. Not a whole lot, but there is a little bit. There's a little bit. I'll show you a close-up of that there. When you run the material, you know, some people, they'll swirl it like this to bring that, and it just takes off. That don't work like that. What you want to try to do is just let the water come straight up and down. Just let the water go up. Pull that black sand straight back down. You can do that over and over again. Once you get that down there, then go back to the other end, go over this. Some pans have a rough edge right here, and that's just what that rough edge is for. Get that on the rough end. Some people take sandpaper and they'll just rough up a certain piece of that right there just for this purpose. But let me show you. This is the gold. And this is all that there is. Like I say, there wasn't much. If you tap it, it'll bring it all together. The gold, you can actually get that gold to walk right up that pan. If I had a sniffer bottle, I could just sniff that right on up there. But let me zoom in there. That's the gold, nothing major, but well, it's gold. May not been as much as I like, but it's gold. There's even a couple little flicks in my safety pan. That's why I use the safety pan. Anyways, I would have liked to got a lot more, but I didn't. So that was the Gold Mitt. I'll use that again out there. I'm still kind of working with that, trying a couple different types of screens inside of that. But I'm thinking that maybe his screen that he had originally in there probably will work the best, as I've tried different ones. But say I'll try that again and be back. So anyways, I'm out of here. Hey, thanks everybody for tuning in and watching these videos. Sure appreciate you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. It means a lot to me. So you guys all be safe, and until our paths cross again, take care everybody, and thanks for watching.